Good morning. I hope you're having a nice Sunday. So far, I'm having a very nice Sunday. We didn't get an egg yet from Nugget, but day's not over, so we'll see. Let's see. Last night, what did we have for dinner last night? I can't. Oh, I remember. Noodles and cottage cheese. Boy, I really had to think about that. And it was very good. But as long as we don't have it once a week, it's great because it's something you want to have when it's cold, but not every day when it's cold, not every week when it's cold. Once, maybe like once every 3 weeks, something like that. So that was really good. This morning we had pancakes. Oh, we watched the rest of the movie Frankenstein last night. That's on Netflix. It was very good. And so much better on the new TV we have because with our old TV, anything that was dark, you couldn't see anything. It was ridiculous. This, we could see the whole thing. So, and it was very, very good. I recommend it. So anyway, okay, it is time for story time with Miss Paula. Oh yes, and I gave Nugget her pancake. I made her a pancake. She was very happy with it. Okay, so let's say hi to all our friends out there since it's time for story time with Miss Paula. Hi Sodi, hi Vicente, hi Trey, hi Brian, hi Carl, hi Callum, hi Alexandra, hi John, hi Jackson, hi Evan, hi Eric, hi Anthony, hi Vincent, hi Kaylee, hi MJ, hi Leo, hi Eason, hi Woody, hi Jack, hi Nora, excuse me, hi Meadow, hi Milan, hi Rory, hi Jake, hi Emmy, hi Evelyn, and hi Joe in Arizona, and hi to everyone else who's watching. And if you'd like me to mention you by name, please put it in the comments, and I will. And I just remembered one other thing that was funny. I was having some crazy dream last night. It was close to when we were getting up, and I dreamt that I was teaching, I think for the day, in an elementary school, and someone from a CVS drugstore had come to talk to all the classes about what, I don't know, and had apparently brought eyeshadow palettes by CoverGirl to demonstrate something, and a bunch of kids stole them and ruined them. They were meant to be sold in the store. So I found them and I kept running up and down the stairs every time I would find one to bring it back to the store. And the comedian Craig Ferguson also worked in the school, and I saw him in the CVS at one point, and he said how good it was that I was doing what I was doing, and the cashier gave me a whole case of, I don't